Just how to play Skrillex Bangarang. A lot of my students have been wanting to learn this lately, and I found a cover of a guy doing it, and he does an amazing job. So I'll put a link to his cover, and I was trying to make this lesson with tabs in the video. I don't know, I was having crazy technical difficulties, so I gave up for today. Maybe I'll try it again tomorrow. So for now, I just wanted to get this out here, just because it was bugging me. But here's the very beginning. He doesn't do this in the cover, but like he doesn't come in until like 10 seconds into the, maybe like 20 or 30 seconds into the song, his cover. The beginning has this part that goes. So basically what you want to do is take your middle finger, put it on 8 on the B string, and then this right hand is just going to keep going down, up, down, up. You're going to go mute, mute, and then 8, mute, 8, 8, mute, mute, 8, 8, mute, 8, mute, mute, 8, 8. It's one of those things that's kind of hard to communicate because I'm just saying mute and 8 a bunch of times. So let me just do it really slow and you can try to get it or just try to play along by ear. But I'll do it again. 1, 2, ready to go. One more time. 1, 2, ready to go. So now I'll do it fast a couple times. So 1, 2, ready to go. So one more time, I'll try to explain it. This is kind of hard because it's only mutes and 8. So mute, mute, 8, mute, 8, 8, mute, mute, 8, 8, mute, 8, mute, mute, 8, 8. So one more time, slow. So that's the very beginning, and then he kind of comes up with, then his cover starts, and the first thing he does is, goes like this. So it's 5, 5, D and G string harmonics, and he lets them ring out for a while. And then he goes to 12, 12 harmonics on D and G. So that's pretty easy. That's not actually in the real song, it's just, I don't know, he just does it kind of as a build-up. But then the next part is a really cool interpretation and why I like his version better of the main riff. But it's not a guitar song, so it can't really be fully right or wrong or anything, but it sounds good, so it goes. We'll try to do it cleaner. Kind of got to get warmed up for this kind of a riff, but so the one thing for me that I always have a hard time with playing this is remembering to get to 5 down here. So let me do it slow and then I'll do it again fast. So you do G5, that's 3, 5. It's only a 2-note power chord that he plays. Sometimes you know you can do power chords with your pinky, but it's just 2 notes. This note is G, so it's G5. Strum it, and you go up with your first finger onto 12, 12 on D and G. So you can do 3 of these. So that's the first bit. Then you go down to 5th fret on the G string, and you do 2 harmonics, natural harmonics. So one thing, you'll get a much better harmonic sound if you have some distortion and maybe a little reverb or echo. So far we got. So you got to get down there real fast, and it's a little tricky. Then real fast, you got to get up with your ring finger onto 13 on the B string, and pull off to 11. So we got. take a ring finger and put it down on 15 on the low E string. Do down up, down up, down up with the palm mute. And then hit 12, 12 again right here on the D and G. And with your pinky or ring finger, you can go to 15 on the G string and pull off to the 12th fret. So that last part was. And then the second time, you almost do the same thing. You do the pull off, 15th fret, down up, down up, down up, 12, 12, and then you got to do 10 to 12. Instead of pull off from 15 to 12, you do hammer on from 10 to 12. So you got. I always forget. I got like one thing I noticed. I gotta keep this in mind before I start playing it, and think about this the whole time, and then I can usually do it. So I don't know. This is just weird to me to jump down to 5th fret for a harmonic. It's pretty far out of the way, but that's how he does it. It sounds cool. So you do that whole loop that I played, you do it 4 times, and then he just hits G5. And after that is a pretty easy little bit. There's a little pretty easier part, if I could talk. And he just throws that little kind of riff in at the end. That's not in the real song, but this melody's in the song. You do middle finger on 12, you slide up. Middle finger on the G string, slide up to 12. Then with your first finger, put it on 11. Third finger on 13. And then up to 10 with your first finger. So you hit 10, and then you do 10, 11, pull off to 10. So we got. And then you do another slide to 12, and you go 11, 12. So the riff should sound like. That's the first riff. I'll do it slow. A little bit faster. And this one's kind of easy just to play along right away to get the amount of 12s you need. So I would just try to play along with this cover or with the real song. And then the next time is almost the same, and then he throws that little like fast little bit in at the end. What he's doing, he goes. Keeping middle finger on 12, you do 13, pull off to 11 to 12. So it's like pull off, 12, pull off, 12, and then you stay on 13. So one more time this part. Then after that, there's a really tricky part, which is also really cool. So the next part, you need to go. I think this is the hardest thing to do. So let me see if I can do it. Okay, so you're gonna put your first finger on 12 on D and G. Let me just play it and I'll explain it. I have a hard time with this harmonic. It's a 3rd fret harmonic, and that's definitely what he does, and it sounds weird. It's hard to get to ring out, that's what I meant to say. Okay, one more time. let me explain it and I'll try it again. Maybe I can do it faster. So you do 12-12 here. Do 2 of those. And with your ring finger, put on 15. If you palm mute it, it will sound cooler, but you don't have to. And with your middle finger, go up to around 12 and slide to 15. So the hard part for me is sliding to 15 just consistently. I don't do this that often. Fast slides like that. That's the first riff. The next time you go. So you do. So it's a slide, then 15, 15. 3 15s. Then you go up to 20 and you bend it and you slide down. You kind of push hard while you're sliding down to make some noise. So. And then you do 3rd fret harmonic on the G string and 12th fret harmonic on the G string. And he bends it with his whammy, or you can go. You can bend the string right here like that. It's kind of a cheat, or you can pull your guitar against your body. It's kind of a trick. You're gonna have a whammy bar. So you do that twice, that whole thing. So let me see if I can do it. And there's one variation of it. So it goes. This harmonic is hard to get to ring out. I mean, I don't ever use that one, so I'm just getting used to it, but it's kind of interesting, 3rd fret harmonic. Now, I've noticed it matters where you're picking on the string, and you can't do this with clean tone, and it won't ring out. And after that, you almost do the same riff again, but it's a little different. You go. So the difference is, instead of, you go. So you do 3 of these. 1 of these, 3 15s, back to 12-12, and then, oops. It is hard to get this slide fast. I mean, I'm still practicing it, but so one more time. The second riff is almost the same the second time he goes through it, except 3 of these. So. I have a hard time getting the 5th fret harmonic, and I clearly have a hard time getting the 3rd fret harmonic, but I just learned this today, and it's just, sometimes you gotta let stuff sit in your brain. That's a little weird. And then after that, he plays a solo. I didn't learn that, and it's not in the real song. So, I mean, you could check out his cover and try to figure it out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably post another video, like, once I don't have all these technical difficulties, and actually put the tab on the screen, so it's a lot easier for people that are learning this. But for the meantime, I just wanted to get something done, because it's irritating when you're trying to do a movie project with a computer and it doesn't work. So just for my own sanity. But if anyone has any questions, it is a pretty hard riff. Yeah, it's pretty hard. Like, I definitely need to keep practicing this to smooth it out, especially these slides. Especially to go full speed and get those slides. But just try playing along with the guy, and I'll post that tab when I when I can figure out the technical problems. Okay, bye.